looking for options. Played it to Hurdle. Now Marner trying to cut to the middle. Badgered by O'Connor. They score!
Dorofeev is the recipient of a Marner beauty. Entry into the zone. Marner has to dance through the coverage, and he knows where Dorofeev is. There's not many players in the league that are going to make that play.
Off it goes. Centering pass. They score! Nichushkin tips it in off the feed from Colton.
Valeri Nichushkin is going to create it and finish it through his own legs. Sleek tip by Nichushkin off the pad and in, draws everyone to him. When he kicks it outside, it's not dangerous anymore.
McKinnon right up the middle. His shot attempt stopped by McNabb. Good move to Shed McNabb. Right out in front. They score!
What a play by McKinnon. He looks like he's closed off. There's nowhere to go. Whoops, there goes Braden McNabb. A beautiful play by McKinnon. Landeskog gets the bounce, and we got a one-goal game with 2:20 left.
And Hudson comes away with the puck. Now Evans. And now breaking it on Anderson. The deep and the score. Davidoff. 4-1. Montreal.
There goes Miller, and look at all that open ice for Davidoff. And what a passing play by the Canadiens, Bush.
What a play, what a finish by Demidov.
There is a chance for Slafkovsky. And scores! A highlight reel goal. Juraj Slafkovsky.
Just an absolutely deft play. Great curl and drag around a defender. You got in all alone, and that quick little backhand, forehand, shovels it underneath.
Taves got tangled up with his own man Nelson. Free puck. Eichel has it again. Barbashev. He scores! Ivan Barbashev. And all of a sudden, it's 2-1 Vegas.
Dorofeev will knock it out of the air. Eichel just touches it over. And Barbashev, bar down. It's 2-1 Vegas.
Now Jankowski with it. Out for Carrier, deflected, score! Robinson!
A harmless-looking play. It's actually fanned on by Will Carrier, and then Robinson was actually skating by it, and he reaches back with one hand on his stick, Bush, and it somehow finds the back of the net.
What a play.
The first player's on the ice on the backhand.
Now here's Ehlers. Turns and shoots, he scores!
As Ehlers walks around Caulfield, maybe off the stick of Hudson and just slows it up enough, Bush, and ends up going between the legs of Dobin.
Unbelievable individual effort there by Ehlers. Chatfield pulls the puck ahead. Score! An OT winner! Second of the game for Ehlers! The Carolina Hurricanes win game 2! He kind of took it in to his hands and then went back against the grain. A perfectly placed shot by Ehlers in stride, rolling puck.
Long-time Washington Capital who came over at the trade deadline. What a move by Manson. And a beautiful pass to Necas. He centers one, and they score!
Yeah, that's not Cale Makar. That's Josh Manson back behind the Colorado net. What an unbelievable move, and his head's up the whole way. Necas gets inside the defense. He drives into the middle, and Kadri, he beats hard up over the shoulder.
Shots are already 11-5 for Colorado. Only 5 shots faced. Here's a breakaway for Drury. Short-handed. Jack Drury scores!
And Jack Drury will run onto this puck. He looks blocker side and then goes back the other way. Oh man, he banked it off both posts and in.
Torzak, nice touch off by Stone. Backhand score! Tomas Hurdle!
What a great breakout pass from Caden Korzak, touched smartly along by Mark Stone. Man, Hurdle got something on that. That backhander beats Wedgwood clean on the blocker side.
But the Canadiens make him pay by going to work below the goal line.
And it's a good job by Demidov to beat. Pass across for Miller, they score!
Miller gets inside position. It's a dump to an area, and then the third try there for Hall. It's Taylor Hall on the doorstep. Not once, not twice, but the third time able to chip it past Novich.
Along with Jankowski. Pretty big wingspan here for them, but here's Caulfield. Scores! Wayne Hudson!
Just a beautiful play by Caulfield. He made it look like he was going to shoot for a second. That froze Anderson, and a little tap-in pass across, and Hudson is on the board, and we've got a 2-2 game.
Svechnikov, cross ice, Jarvis. Back out, shot by Svechnikov. Score! The Carolina Hurricanes take game 3.
Fresh players on the ice for Carolina. Jarvis, Svechnikov, the screen in front. And Carolina wins in overtime.
Another lob ahead. Stone's behind the defense. He's in alone. Mark Stone scores!
This long lead pass, it's like a quarterback throwing to a receiver. This thing was perfect. Stone didn't have to slow down. He caught it, laid it down, and tucks it around the left leg of Mackenzie Blackwood.
You can play good, Kenny, but when you're an offensive guy,
Score! The setup from Keandre Miller to Jordan Staal. Keandre Miller, who I thought had his best game of the series in game 3. He uses his legs to escape the pressure, and what a redirect by Jordan Staal.
look out.
The outlet pass chased out by Robinson. He scores! What a play here by Will Carrier in the corner. How he's able to get leverage underneath, gets enough on it to get it out, and then the speed of Eric Robinson, who knew that that puck was going to get out, so he gets a leg up on it and scores a timely goal through the legs of Dobish. 2 minutes on the clock, second period. Jarvis across, Gostisbehere, score!
Jarvis to Gostisbehere. This power play looks like it's gaining some traction here for what might be in the offering in a Game 1 Tuesday night in the Cup final against the Vegas Golden Knights.